of our air purifier. It's tipped on its side. Like that. So it's tipped on its side, has warning evidence on it. Hey guys, it's editing. I realized I forgot to film an intro for the second video. So on the second video, we're basically going to be covering weeks 2 through 4, which was all of the item clean out. So every single knickknack, every piece of furniture, all of our appliances. So that's what happened during those weeks, and I wasn't there a whole lot. So the video is going to be covering several weeks of that process. The only part that's not done yet will be the basement, and that's because the company Honeywell, which is the brand of the air purifier we had in the basement, still has, I believe, until the 25th or something like that of September to come in, and so our restoration crew isn't allowed down there yet. But other than that, the entire house will be emptied out in the next couple weeks. So let's get on with the video. Okay, so this is my room on week 2, which is week 1 of the clean out, and you can see all my knickknacks on the table. Everything in here right now, for the most part, is lost, except for my hanging chair stand, which you just saw. And then this is my parents' room, and the same week, and they still have a lot of stuff in their room, obviously, but next week it will be empty. So this is what it looks like during the clean out process for them. Yeah, they have everything laid out. I'm not sure what all in here is lost quite yet. But I'm sure a lot of it is going to be going, especially because my dad really hates the smoke smell. And then this is my middle sister's room, which is almost completely empty except for the bags in the corner there, which are lost. And then this is a photo of my mom cleaning out the house to show you how much that this soot goes everywhere on every single thing you touch. So then this is the house a little bit later, and you can see they've taken out some appliances. Trying not to film the crew that's in today. But yeah, there's still a lot of stuff in the house quite yet. And this is my sister's room, who's on the first floor, and it's full of boxes currently, which are all being put in storage. And so here's a quick overview of the living room. The couch is still in its original spot. And then here's my room a little bit later. So there's different groups in here. I believe everything in here is lost now, except for my hanging chair stand. Then this is a photo of something from behind the bar that is obviously full of water. And then this is something that we have no idea what it is, but as you can see, it's completely melted. It was also in the basement as well. At this point, I might put a voiceover on because it might be too loud with the fans in here, but this was our laundry room, which is now pretty much empty. Our storage closet, which this was in front of. First floor bathroom that has been cleaned out for the most part. Our shoe piling, our microwave was here, our stove was here. Refrigerator washer seems to still be intact. This room that has been completely emptied now, besides some shelving and a table to package stuff up. Our entry hallway, and this is the basement where said fire was. So as you can see, fire scene still. And fire scene still because Honeywell, which is where the air purifier is, the company still has a couple of more days before they decide to come and look at the scene or to not. Here's our lovely melted things and such down here. And we actually, as this is our house and the company's not allowed down here, we are allowed down here. We've been cleaning some stuff out a bit, especially because only a portion of this has now been blocked off of our air purifier. It's tipped on its side. So it's tipped on its side, has warning evidence on it. This is where, you know, it started. This was a Chase Lounge, which you can see the framework for. Exploded TV. This is carpet, if you can't tell. That was a pull-out sofa, which you can no longer tell either. Xbox is just completely melted. So is our stereo system. Not that we use it that much anymore. This is our charred bar. Ever so lovely. We cleaned out recently because all of our Christmas ornaments were in here and all of our Christmas decor, which all of it survived besides some water damage to some boxes, some board games. And then I will go into the storage room. This is the storage room. And a lot of people, you know, don't know what smoke damage means until you enter our house. And I didn't know what it meant either. These are some piping that fell down from the ceiling. This fell down from the ceiling because the ceiling was up in flames as well. So we had a drop ceiling down here. This is our storage room. That looks like it's being cleaned out a lot, mostly on our part, just because some of the stuff we need to get out and go through. This is our breaker box. If you don't know, 4 breakers broke from the fire initially itself. So yeah, this is our Lego table. That was just the coolest thing ever. But that's the basement. That's where the initial fire was. My little rendition was putting a little M on the wall here because why not? My house, I was here. This is the living room now. That TV's from my room. Obviously, they're still working on packing stuff in here. Our couch has been moved. Carpet is recognizable as carpet, but very dirty. You can see where we have had stuff hanging. And then we will go to the second floor, which is where all of our rooms are. There's here, which are also smoke damaged. It's my bathroom, which was a shared bathroom. Which is also very dirty. Then we can go into my room, which is very empty now. Minus some things I didn't want to keep. My air conditioner and my mini TV and DVD player, which are all lost. These are personal items that are things that they will not clean, they will not touch. They're personal items. I have to take them myself. My closet. Don't think I've ever seen it this empty in my entire life. Lived here a long time. You can even see where I had angel wings hanging on my wall and all my posters. So this is where my bed had been and my nightstand. If you guys have seen my room before, I'm going into my storage closet, which is also completely empty. And you can see where things had been laying, which is no surprise if you look at that. And again, I can show you all of these screws, drywall screws that melted through my ceiling. Only halfway through my room though, the rest of it is not melted. I'll go into my middle sister's room, which is in between me and the oldest. So this is her room. She actually moved out a couple weeks before this happened. She didn't have a whole lot in here, but she did have a bed and such, which she no longer has in here. And her room is actually the cleanest of them on the second floor, since her room had been closed because she was no longer living here. And our attic up here, I've yet to be up there, but it sounded like there's no soot in there, which is really good. And then we'll go to the parents' room, which this is why I might have to do voiceovers over this, but we'll see. And their bathroom is much worse because their vent right there connects straight to the basement. So their bathroom's pretty bad, you can see. But yeah, their master bed is gone. All of their armoires and dressers and things like that are all out of here. Their room is obviously very smoky. And then this is their walk-in closet, which I can't quite get to right now, but I'm sure it's empty as well. But that is the house progress update week 3. Well, week 3 just ended, so we'll be moving on to week 4 this week. Dumpster in the driveway now, which, you know, and a porta potty because we have no running water. We have a little bit of electricity, like we can open the garage door now, but we have no lights that are working in the house and no water that's running in the house. Joining me, I am wearing my special boots, which aren't really special. My lovely mask to be able to breathe in there for a long period of time. I probably didn't need it for filming, but it's nicer to have, especially as the house is still losing that smell. It still has a very pungent smell. Wearing gloves for touching anything like the walls or such, because that soot goes everywhere. Thanks for following the journey, and there's our update for week 3. This is the 2nd week of clean out and the 3rd week of being out of the house, which just ended yesterday. Today's Sunday. So yeah, I thought I'd film since there's no crew here today. It's a little easier to film and walk around the house. But yeah, so thanks for joining me on the journey, and I hope you keep following along. Subscribe and turn on the post notification bell for more. And as always, stay curious.